Howdy people, okay, I got given a couple of really mad pods this week, so I thought I would just show you some of them. And I'm going to do one of these tonight. Just have a look at the shape of these reapers. Not particularly big tails on them, but have a look at the shape of that. You'd almost think it was a Moruga if it didn't have that little tail at the end, but gnarly as. I won't need to go into it. We all know that reapers are a habanero crossed with a ghost. Fantastic dark colour. It's really got that strong, funky smell to it. Fairly solid on the skin, a little bit more than usual. You can see by the stem it's been off the plant just for a little bit, but it's not soft or anything like that. Let's do it. Wow. Really strong flavour. Didn't have a lot of seeds in it. There wasn't a big seed ball in the middle. Straight to the back of the throat. Yeah, that's fire. Yeah, and that's got to be about one of the strongest Reaper flavours. No, I used to call it gym socks. It's not really like that. I guess it's almost like a fermented sauce type flavour, but absolutely fantastic. I mean, it's strong. It's got its own sweetness. It's not sour or bitter in any way. I've had plenty of Reapers that can be bitter. Now it's picking up across the top of my tongue. Back of the throat's going off. But that was a really nice big pod. You can see, and they've both got this really strong smell to them. Yeah, the one I just had very much looks like a Moruga at the bottom, but then it pops out with a little tail. You know, I was tossing up whether I keep the seeds for it or I review it. So I thought I'd review it. Front of the mouth now, picking right up. Top of my tongue. And uvula is really starting to go off now too. Really hot pod. I mean, I haven't reviewed any pods other than the one I did yesterday, the Neon Dream, for 4 months. So, you know, it's been a little bit of time in between, but you know, that's a hot pod. Right around the ring, going around the back of my throat, from the bottom of my back of my throat all the way up the top. Not deep down here. Heaps of drool coming on. I can, you know, when I breathe in, you can feel where it's been. You know, the vapor's going down. It's not tracking down into my stomach though, which is interesting. But yeah, fire. I've got a feeling this will be you know, 9 point something out of 10. Flavour's really lingering on the tongue. Powder's all the way. I'd be definitely making a powder out of this. You know, it'd make a nice sauce too, I think. You know, a lot of people don't like Reaper flavour, and you know, you know, when it's made into a sauce, it can be quite strong. But, you know, I love it. Really picking up. Almost getting a bit of eye sweat going. Sides of my tongue starting to pick up. Eyes are almost tearing up. Hot. Real hot. Can just feel it starting to make its way down my stomach now, so it is doing that. I'm going to get a little bit of runny nose from it too, I think. Almost a couple of tears. Yeah, I got some absolute crackers going this year. And like I said in my last video, you know, there's the amount of people growing some really cool crosses. Just can't wait to have a crack and really get into it this year. It's not plateauing, it's still picking up. Glad I had something to eat before this. If you don't eat something properly before you eat one of these, I can guarantee you're going to give yourself a cap cramp. Or a capsaicin cramp, I should say. Okay, it's all around the tongue, and it's a real pinprick heat. Not like a scalded water on the tongue heat. It's pinpricks all over. Bit of sweat. Wow, man, it is amazing. In an instant, it has just started to leave my tongue. The inside of my lips have got a bit, but my tongue easing up already. Back of the throat also starting to ease up a little bit. It's interesting when you get that real fire heat. Bam! It can you know, it can come and go quite quickly. I mean, it can be overwhelming at the start, but yeah, I mean, I can feel it tracking down here, but the actual burn in my mouth is starting to ease up. That's unreal. I mean, I'll have it keep burning for, you know, a good couple of minutes, but that's already on the way down, and I'm super happy with that pod. Definitely, I'm going to chase some seeds for that. So Reaper, odd shape, small tail, really wrinkly. Out of 10. For instant heat and really quick build, I'd give that you know, 9.5 almost, 9 point something to 9.5. But longevity of it, no, it hasn't been a long burn, that's for sure. All right, people, I'm out of here. Have a fantastic day. I'll catch you later.